the world of professional photography may be on the verge of a major shakeup. According to recent leaks and insider conversations, Fujifilm is preparing to launch the GFX100S III camera, a camera that could dramatically change how we think about medium format systems. These discussions, circulating in professional circles, suggest that this model will be far more than an incremental update. Instead, it could represent Fujifilm's boldest attempt yet to push medium format into territories previously dominated by full-frame and cinema systems. A familiar sensor with new power underneath at the heart of the GFX100S III camera is the same 102-megapixel medium format sensor that made its predecessors stand out. However, insiders are quick to point out that the real story lies not in the pixel count but in the underlying technology. Dramatically improved readout speeds are said to be on the way, potentially eliminating the rolling shutter issues that have long plagued medium format video. For photographers capturing fashion campaigns, dynamic commercial shoots, or any scenario with quick subject movement, this is a big deal. Rolling shutter artifacts, those strange yellow-like distortions that ruin fast-moving scenes, could finally become a thing of the past. Beyond video, still photographers stand to benefit as well, with improved microlens design and enhanced edge sharpness promising tack-sharp results from corner to corner. This is especially appealing for wedding photographers shooting large groups or landscapes requiring edge-to-edge fidelity. Speed gains that break tradition. Traditionally, medium format cameras have sacrificed speed for image quality. The GFX100S II camera managed a respectable 7 frames per second with its mechanical shutter, but leaks suggest that the new model could push past 8 frames per second. While that may not sound revolutionary compared to full-frame systems, for medium format it represents an unprecedented leap forward. Even more exciting is what might be possible with the electronic shutter. Reports hint at burst rates of over 10 frames per second, territory typically reserved for flagship sports cameras. Wildlife and action photographers, who once dismissed medium format as too slow for their needs, could soon find themselves reconsidering. For product shooters, the ability to fire off rapid brackets without sacrificing quality will feel like a long-awaited gift. If confirmed, these improvements could finally position medium format as a serious contender for action, sports, and fast-paced commercial work. Smarter autofocus driven by speed, however, is meaningless without precision. That's where the autofocus system comes in. The leaked specifications describe a camera infused with advanced AI-driven subject detection. The system reportedly includes recognition for animals, birds, and even insects, offering a level of specialization that would thrill wildlife and macro photographers alike. Imagine a butterfly's eye being nailed in sharp focus with minimal effort, or a bird in flight tracked seamlessly across the frame. But Fujifilm doesn't stop there. Rumors also point to vehicle detection, something virtually unheard of in medium format. For automotive and aviation photographers, this feature could open entirely new possibilities. Combined with improved low-light autofocus performance, the GFX100S III camera could prove indispensable for wedding shooters in dim churches or event photographers working in challenging lighting conditions. Being able to lock onto subjects quickly and reliably, even in near darkness, redefines what's possible with available light photography at this level. Stabilization that expands creative freedom. Another area of major focus is stabilization. The GFX100S II camera already boasted up to 8 stops of in-body stabilization in ideal conditions. Leaked information suggests the new camera will deliver more consistent 8+ stop performance across a wide range of shooting scenarios. This could allow photographers to hand-hold shots at impossibly slow shutter speeds with confidence. For architectural photographers or those working on location without tripods, this is a revolution. Improved synchronization between body and lens stabilization promises sharper results across Fujifilm's GF lens lineup. Video shooters may also benefit from significantly enhanced stabilization, finally making handheld medium format video production realistic for many scenarios. Imagine walking into a corporate shoot or portrait session and leaving the tripod behind, all while maintaining sharp, professional results. An enhanced viewing and shooting experience at profession tools demand professional ergonomics, and Fujifilm seems ready to deliver. The leaked specs point toward a new electronic viewfinder with higher resolution and faster refresh rates, addressing one of the lingering complaints about earlier models. Lower lag could prove crucial for those shooting fast-moving subjects, where even a fraction of a second can determine whether the decisive moment is captured or lost. The rear LCD is also rumored to receive a major upgrade, offering full tilt and swivel articulation. For medium format, this would be a game-changer. Fashion photographers shooting low angles, or landscape shooters working in awkward positions, will have flexibility they've never enjoyed before with such large sensor cameras. Video capabilities that could disrupt cinema. Perhaps the most surprising and ambitious rumors center around video performance. Industry chatter suggests that the GFX100S III camera might support not only 4K 6OP recording but also higher resolutions such as 6.2K or even 8K internal recording. If accurate, this would blur the lines between stills camera and dedicated cinema rig. The camera may also offer advanced video profiles, including refined log formats and professional monitoring tools like waveforms and vector scopes. These are features that appeal directly to serious videographers who demand precision control over exposure and color. Combined with medium format's shallow depth of field and image quality, the GFX100S III camera could easily find its way onto high-end productions, potentially replacing much more expensive cinema cameras in some workflows. Enhanced connectivity is also on the table, with improved support for external monitors, recorders, and accessories. This signals Fujifilm's clear intention to make the GFX100S III camera not just a hybrid, but a serious competitor in the world of professional video. Practical improvements, battery life, and media handling. No camera can be considered professional if it can't last a full day in the field. Battery life has been a concern with earlier models, but insiders suggest Fujifilm has listened closely to feedback. The GFX100S III may feature a more efficient processor and better power management, extending shooting sessions significantly. For wedding photographers covering 12-hour events or travel shooters working in remote locations, this is a vital improvement. Equally important are the upgraded dual-card slots, which are expected to support faster media standards to handle enormous still files and high bitrate video. Improved heat management is also rumored, addressing overheating concerns that can cripple long video sessions with high-resolution sensors. These small but critical refinements indicate that Fujifilm is thinking carefully about real-world professional demands. Build quality and reliability. A camera designed for professionals must withstand tough environments. Leaks point to strength in build quality and enhanced weather sealing. This positions the GFX100S III camera as a reliable tool for photographers working in challenging outdoor conditions, from harsh deserts to humid jungles. Professionals who push their gear to the limits will value this durability, especially when combined with the enhanced stabilization and autofocus features. Release timeline and pricing. Perhaps the most burning questions for photographers are when this camera will arrive and what it will cost. Based on Fujifilm's historical release cycles and insider reports, the GFX100S III camera is expected to launch in the first half of 2026. This timing would give Fujifilm enough room to refine these ambitious upgrades while aligning the release with major industry events. As for price, the leaks suggest a body-only cost in the range of $5,499 to $6,499. This represents a step up from the $4,999 launch price of the GFX100S II camera. While that increase may give some pause, many professionals are already evaluating whether the expanded capabilities justify the investment. For those who regularly rent medium-format systems, the calculation becomes even more compelling. Owning a GFX100S III camera might make more financial sense than renting once its versatility is factored in. More than an incremental upgrade, what makes these leaks so exciting is the sense that Fujifilm is not simply polishing an existing design. The GFX100S III camera, if even half of these features make it to the final product, could fundamentally change the role of medium format in modern photography. It would no longer be limited to deliberate, slow-paced genres like studio work or landscapes. Instead, it could compete directly in fast-action fields, video production, and demanding commercial environments. This shift could have a ripple effect across the entire industry. Photographers and videographers who previously juggled multiple systems, one for stills, one for video, one for action, may find themselves consolidating into a single medium format powerhouse. For Fujifilm, this would mean not just another product launch, but a bold repositioning of the entire GFX line. The leaked details about the Fujifilm GFX100S III camera paint a picture of a camera designed to expand the horizons of what medium format can achieve. From faster burst rates and AI-driven autofocus to groundbreaking video capabilities and improved stabilization, every element seems tuned to attract professionals who demand speed, reliability, and unmatched image quality. If these reports hold true, the GFX100S III camera will be far more than just another high-resolution body. It could be the tool that makes medium format viable across a vast range of photographic and cinematic disciplines. With an expected release in early 2026 and pricing between $5,499 and $6,499, the anticipation within professional circles is already building. For now, we can only watch closely, wait for official confirmation, and imagine how this camera might reshape the creative possibilities for years to come.